Good afternoon, PlayBASIC coders. Finally, the website is online. I knew this would take a long time, and I'm not surprised it's taken the best part of a year to do this. A lot of things have changed, but I've tried to keep it as much the same as possible. Let's have a quick look through. So, some of the changes you'll notice is the main menu is a bit different. Some products and some tools in that category, resources concerning screenshots, source codes, tutorials, FAQs and documentation. Community stuff is just really about social media and the forums and a contact page. So we've distilled this down to, I think, the simplest form we can get it to, or I can get it to. Go back to home. News page, pretty much the same. Most of the article pages are basically the same layout and same. Intentionally want them to feel similar as you're moving around. You've got page controls. You can skip to a different page. I think I'll move this stuff down the bottom of the page and maybe have like a modal control to show you how many documents are on the page. There's a bits and bobs of what's been going on. You can do a search. A couple of articles on Xenon there. What's that one? It's a G2D recreation of the old Xenon demo where the camera rotates around. It's an old capture. So things that are not implemented yet is we haven't got like a sort by author, which I think is handy. Sort by date would be nice as well, actually. And the category separation stuff. So you can kind of click through to what categories you're interested in and then find things within that category. Because as we get more code, more articles, more everything, it will become harder to find stuff without having to search for it. So here's some gallery stuff. The front end of this page will change. This will be more of a straight gallery eventually. Just haven't got around to doing that. You can click through the images and zoom them in. You have a lot more images. They have multiple files attached to these records. All of that good stuff. You have a home page. Home page is generally, for these articles here, there's things like a forum link. Oh, there's a forum link. You can hide them as well. So all very basic controls, but things we just didn't really have. The biggest problem has been converting the data across. What we see here is kind of the public information. The things that you have access to through your account were some of the main issues, like the site's set up in such a way that you have an account on the main site and an account on the forum. Now, they're not the same thing. They're intentionally not the same thing. We don't want people using the same details on both, because if you're compromised on one, you'll be compromised on the other. So through here is where you'll log into your account. Once you've logged into your account, head up to my account. The products one's really what we're interested in. My account has access to the three main products. That's because I've claimed my license for those. So if you logged into projects after setting up your account and activating it, you won't have any of this stuff. You need to go to claim license, insert your serial in here, hit claim license, and then it should attribute your license to your account. Now, we can't do that for everyone automatically because people purchase from different ways and we don't have all of that data. It's just a problem. In the future, that won't be an issue, but for legacy accounts, it's a bit of a problem. Anyway, once you do that, you have your programs access to, and what you really get is access to the original retail installer, the update stuff, betas, all that kind of stuff. So in your account, really all you'll find is controls about your account settings, your basic controls like your username, your screen name, these things. All the general stuff, verifying your email address, activation, that kind of stuff, and the products that are attached to your account. It's taken the best part of 12 months to get this going. which is kind of insane. Most parts of the website are mostly the same. We've got some different features here or there, but generally it's much the same thing. FAQs, for example, are a bit different. You pick the section you want to look at and then button on down. Probably should add like a scroll down to there or whatever. It's just an up button there. But yeah, generally works. A lot of the work for me has been in the back end of the website, improving like just quality of life things that I needed. As the site's got larger over years, doing things has become more cumbersome. So, in other words, simple things that you would hope would take a few minutes were taking much longer than that, and that's not much fun. Anyway, just wanted to say the website's up. Just make sure that for those people who are not aware, you'll have to set up a new account on the website. We haven't copied across your forum account. That will be different. Eventually the forums will be moving across onto this domain in one shape or another. Hopefully we can stay around long enough for that to happen. But anyway, you need to join up here, name, details, all the basic stuff. Activate your account, and then claim your license to the product you have. In other words, use your serial that were given during purchase, whether it's through us or through TGC or through some reseller. Claim your license, and then that'll give you access to the retail version. The current retail version, or the base retail version as we call it, and the updates, pretty much all of the updates from the first update till the last one that was issued. And same with betas. There's betas there as well, which are updates are generally standardization of a new addition, a new feature, and or some big change that's happened. And betas are live updates. They may not be complete. They may have things that are missing, debug data in them or whatever. But generally, they're drop-in replacements for an update. Particularly in more recent years, where it's been easier to issue a beta than issue an update, which requires rebuilding everything, repackaging everything, uploading. It's a big song and dance for not really much benefit. Whereas you can just download the update zip file, copy the 3 files across, or 3 or more files generally across, and then you just replace them over your existing ones, and that's it. Found a few bugs upon launch, as you always do. A few more bugs to fix on launch as well. You'll notice there's new things here, like there's a PlayBASIC 2 section. If we go through to PlayBASIC, we'll see the classic download page. Given the whole website's still branded PlayBASIC, PlayBASIC 2 is really the succession of this. You can think PBFX kind of thing, where it's a rewrite. And if you're interested in this, you can go in the bottom here. Once you've logged in, you can hit follow project, and it will take you through to a very preliminary section about PlayBASIC 2. Don't get too excited. There's not much there, but that's where I'll be making more announcements about that product in there. Some of those things will come to the public news, but not as much, really. I want to include some of the web tools across on this page as well. So things like the library creator that I was experimenting with on my blog site, for example. That kind of thing, where you can sort of have a simple page that generates some code for you, and then you just cut and paste it into PlayBASIC. Yeah. I mean, you can have a tool that does that, but it's just easier to have those simple things done on a website. Anyway, coders, thanks for listening, and enjoy your coding, and I'll see you next time. Bye.